Hello everybody, Sneaky Chiefy here, back with another casted video. This one's a replay from our TAW member Kanaduh, playing as the Byzantines. And for those of you who don't know, Kanaduh is one of our newer players, very highly rated. I think he's got like a 1500 or so ELO, maybe 1700 ELO with like a 1500 ranking. So way up there, and yeah, he's put a few replays up on the YouTube channel already, and you should check them out. They seem to be all on Arena. See, maybe that's his favorite map. But anyway, he's playing as the Byzantines, and let's see, his opponent for today is Dusker, who is playing as the Teutons. So maybe the Teuton player will go for a tower drop. We'll have to see. Unlike some other 1v1s on Arena, this one's actually pretty evenly dispersed. I'd say there's no weird extra walls hanging out for either player. And I'm going ahead and speeding up through the Dark Age because, especially on Arena, not much happens.
Fine. Impero.
Kanaduh herding the goats rather early.
Salve.
At 7 on food instead of 6. Some of the quick things that I've noticed. Taking geese and goats before boar. Something I should try to do more of, I think. Sometimes I find myself waiting to get the boar, finish harvesting the boar before I can click up to the next stage, so. Kind of a weird back area for Kanaduh there.
Impero.
Presto. Salve.
Presto.
Well, Byzantine players, fairly versatile civ. You can certainly go anti-cavalry or anti-infantry cavalry. He's got the archers, full tech archers that they can go into if he wants to. And obviously a strong defensive civ, so not a bad choice for Arena, certainly. Looks like Dusker has clicked up to feudal age. Let's take a look at what his clicked up with a population of 24. Kanaduh has clicked up with a population of 26. It's just behind him, maybe 20 seconds behind him. The extra population might go in Kanaduh's favor here. I think the boost of the lead and score for Dusker is mostly from scouting. Yeah, he's got the map pretty well scouted out, I'd say. That is so annoying. I need to turn that off. It scares the bejesus out of me every time I advance in age.
Presto.
Some of these mods are a bit silly. I think it's like the New Year's reward for
Fine.
building 21 hand cannoneers or something in a single game. So, just a heads up, anticipate at least 2 more of those fireworks going off at random moments, and I will go ahead and apologize in advance for those 2. But yeah, fast castle, really fast castle for the Byzantines. He's already clicked up with 27 villagers. He's gonna hit castle real quick. So does Dusker, so we'll see. Going for monastery, huh?
Impero.
Maybe anticipating some knights. Dusker is also going for a monastery.
Presto.
No tower rush from Dusker, is one thing I notice. Both players seem to be feeling each other out a bit. Scouts from Dusker just to check out what's going on. Spearmen from both players, playing it safe. Dusker snags the first relic. Oh, and snipes a monk.
Ein.
But there's another
Salve.
monk where that one came from. So, relics getting gobbled up real quick. Scouts feeling each other out. 3 TCs from Dusker. I see a second TC going down for Canada. He's got the small lead on the score for now. Just a lot of pikemen walking around. Trying to make sure that no one is sneaking up on you
Ein.
from both players. And there's the third TC from Canada. So both players looking like they're content to boom away in safety, go to the Imperial Age. Both these civs are pretty good Imperial civs. Looks like Dusker will snag the third relic. Should be 5 relics on this map, no? Yeah, he's got the third relic. So a slight advantage to Dusker there. He'll get a little extra gold boost. Not the end of the world. I'm sure Canada would have wanted the third relic if he could have gotten it. Yeah, just one barrack so far from the Byzantine player. Well, if they go special units, Teutonic Knights and Cataphracts, I would give the advantage to the Cataphracts, obviously, anti-cavalry, or anti-infantry cavalry. But those Teutonic Knights, man, they got a lot of melee armor. It'll be interesting to see those two square off.
Presto.
It might come down to who can manage their monks better.
Ein.
And I've seen Canada do some
Presto.
good work with monks, as the Byzantines, no less.
Ein.
It was Byzantines versus Spanish, and I was watching him. He just steamrolled over him. Yep, they're already
Ein.
converting spearmen. Got one.
Impero. Presto. Impero.
So, very close game so far. Both players sitting around 2,500 score. Booming away in the Castle Age with 3 TCs. I do see a stable down for Dusker, but he hasn't made much out of there except for scouts. Most have just been monks and spearmen so far. This might come down to who can take the map control, who can hem the other person in and get these middle ground resources as it gets later into the game. There's plenty of room for players to boom in the back of their bases, though, as you can see. Yeah, it looks like Dusker is researching some cavalry tech. Some bloodlines, scale barding armor.
Ein.
Whereas Canada continues to just build villagers and research eco. Populations are very similar too, 73 and 71. 66 villagers apiece. Very similar game so far. Canada's got a clear lead though. Probably comes down to economy at this point. It's got more food in the bank and a bit more gold. Neither player dropping a castle yet that I can see. Both very content to sit back. No one's making that first move. Dusker has clicked up to Imperial Age, finally getting Loom. And then removing it, must have been a misclick on Loom. And Dusker's building some siege, it looks like, too. Yeah, double siege workshop. And siege workshop from Canada as well. These two are basically mirroring each other right now. It's kind of funny. Canada's going to be about, let's say, 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes behind on the Imperial Age. Most of that score difference is probably because Dusker clicked up to Imperial Age first and dropped a lot of resources into that. Archery range going up from Canada now. Honestly, I have no clue. I mean, Teutons clearly are going siege. So we'll probably have a lot of siege onagers coming in. I still don't know what Canada's going to do, though. Did a second archery range, so yeah, he's researching crossbowmen. He might and a third, so he'll go Arbalasters and a fourth and a fifth. Straight Arbalasters versus straight siege. Canada might change his idea once he sees what Dusker's throwing at him. He obviously doesn't see anything so far. Not for a while. Once he sees all these onagers, he might decide to change it up. I don't know. We'll have to see. Again, neither player dropping a castle yet. Neither one going with their special unit. Not too surprising. I'm not a big fan of cataphracts, and Teutonic Knights are very slow. They're strong and tanky and whatnot, but they're very slow. And that might be why Canada is going archery range. He might expect Teutonic Knights. And there's that third fireworks, so we're done with that. And there's the onagers. Soon to be siege onagers. Yikes. From the Dusker player. Canada still doesn't see this. It's a shame that Spearman doesn't march forward a bit more. And we'll see Arbalasters. We got chemistry, ballistics, all the archery tech coming in. Still hasn't seen that siege. Good job from Dusker hiding that. Trying to get a massive siege before he shows his hand. Block printing, so archery and monk combo push. Arbalasters and archers and monks rather. It looks like Dusker's teching into some infantry as well, so maybe he decides to switch into Teutonic Knights. I don't know. We'll have to see. Right now he's got 8 siege onagers hanging out. Well, regular onagers for now. Did they not get siege onagers? I thought they did. Teutons. Yeah, they get siege onagers. He just hasn't clicked it yet. I thought I saw him researching it, but maybe he was just building it. Building more. And Arbalaster still quite hasn't come in from Canada. Now this is interesting. An outpost from Dusker just to get a bit more line of sight. Not a bad idea.
Hey,
Got his monks hiding over here to make sure no one sneaks around from the left. He still doesn't see all these archery ranges. He does see one, and that's about it. 11 onagers and counting. Yeah, he's Dusker. I did say it would come down to map control, and it looks like Dusker's clearly taken the map at this point. Canada's a good play though. He could break through this. He's going pikeman, siege push. And Canada's about to get a view. Whew, it's a lot. Oh man. Well, he knows there's onagers on the field now. Those Arbalasters are going to have to watch out. And he's making a siege workshop of his own to try to counter that, which is the right call. 12 of them, and this gate's going to go down so quick. So quick. Oh, nice. He's going to convert them and bombard them with cannons. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Oh, nice shot with the converted onager. So, what did he have? He had 11 down to 6. And Canada lost 1 Arbalaster. So, yeah, I think he'll take that trade. Pushing forward right away, knowing that his enemy's on the back foot.
Presto.
choosing bombard cannons. They have the extra range, but these are siege onagers now. Oh, that's a lot of people.
Ein.
He'll use the
Ein.
extra range from the bombard cannons to take out the siege onagers, and they'll try to convert through as well. Our blasters will take some hits here. It looks like he got both of them. Well done. So the siege onagers are off the field. Amazing. The monks just have such great range. And now all of a sudden Dusker's switching to cavalry and teched into cavalier. So he saw, obviously, Dusker's thinking he needs to combat our blasters. And Canada's doubling down, tripling down on the archery ranges and
Presto.
bombard cannons. And that siege onager goes down real quick, walking right into the castle's line of sight. Yikes. Bombard cannons are going to do work. One of my favorite units, the bombard cannon. As an Ethiopian player, I just love them. Better than trebuchets, more mobile. And quickly, Canada has taken heavy map control. What's going on over there? What did we miss? Oh, the monks are... Dusker's monks converted a villager here. Not sure what that is. Might be GG's already? I don't know. Let's see. Ooh, the monks go down. Does get another conversion out of it. Canada's dropping his own outposts now, a bunch of them for extra line of sight. He obviously wants to make sure those siege onagers sneak up on him. And he's just pumping out some light cav to augment his army. Maybe anticipating some cavalry of Duskers. Ooh, and a bombard tower, why not? Throw that in the mix.
Ein.
Here come the Cavaliers, fully upgraded Cavaliers. No pikemen for Canada. Does have some light cav that act as a meat shield and a bunch of arms behind. 35 arms behind, fully upgraded themselves. Dusker does have some pikemen of his own to take out those hussars. Real quick.
Ein.
This is a scary army of cavalry, no doubt. And a bunch of look how fast Canada expanded with his villas, just amazing. And threw down a wall too, fortified wall on the left so they can't get flanked. This is next level play, folks. This is how you get up there. You take control of the land with your army as soon as you can and just build up behind it. Very impressive. Now he's teching into halberdiers,
Impero.
dropping bombard towers throughout to protect his production buildings. And within 5 minutes or so, the tide has turned big time. Dusker is building siege bombard cannons of his own. Oh yeah, look at that. Mangonels. Interesting. It was a siege onager for a while, turned into a mangonel. Now we got a bombard war going on. This castle will probably go down. 4 bombard cannons. Doing all I can to repair it. Here come the cav armies. But these bombard towers and monks. We're gonna make short work of this cavalry. Yeah, just one castle for Canada. He spent all his stone on bombard cannon or bombard towers.
Salve.
and sealed off this left-hand side so effectively.
Salve.
Amazing. Wow, Dusker repaired that castle pretty effectively, but I still think it'll go down. Canada will probably take this right-hand side of the map. At this point, we got 5 bombard cannons now for Dusker. So he ain't giving up without a fight, that's for sure. We got a Halberdier war going on. The Duskers are much more upgraded. We'll need some Arbalasters help. We'll get it. Ooh, watch out. It's a lot of scary bombard cannons. Canada walling in his enemy here. Chopped through right here. Interesting. Chopped through and then built another wall. Very interesting. So if you're Dusker now, he's building trash units for the most part. A few missing military blacksmith upgrades and eco upgrades. He's doing trash and siege of his own. Halberdiers in front. Cap rams and bombard. And elite skirmishers in the mix as well. But he's definitely on the back foot. It's going to be tough to break through all this. All these bombards and walls. So he's kind of forced out of the map. And I did mention like all this middle gold is now being mined. All this space is now being taken. See this gold here, all this. Canada's claiming it all. If we take a look at the military numbers. Dusker has a majority of the military, although it is mostly trash. These bombard cannons, quite scary. They're taking out the towers. And there's a few cavaliers in the mix too. There's a lot of wasted stone going on these bombard towers. Canada's got a population of 147 villagers. Quite impressive. He's floating a lot of resources. Meanwhile, Dusker is building up quite an army. Those bombard towers go down real quick. I think that's all she wrote for Canada's Arbalasters. There's a trash war in the middle. There is quite a lot of monks here, though, 10 monks. Looking to get a few cavalier conversions.
Ein.
Yeah, something. He's gonna need. Canada's gonna need to roll his bombard cannons in and take these bombard cannons out somehow. It's tough though. There's a lot of skirms in the way. A lot of trash in front. There's the cataphracts coming in. Elite cataphracts, no less. Ooh, I think he lost 2 of his own cannons there. All 3 cannons gone. All 5 still exist. There's a big fight. Monks moving into. Cataphracts are going to destroy those skirmishers, that's for sure. Conversion on a cavalier. And scares away. It looks like he did take out one of those cannons. Two of those cannons are gone now. It scares away the bombard cannons, quickly builds up behind it too. And wins that fight. All against all that trash.
They're later.
See him save those cataphracts and use the helmets instead. Housing monks. Ooh, bombard tower right there is good. It'll start taking up buildings. These cannons still exist though.
Patient?
So very dangerous. Quite a lot of buildings to clean up. Monks keep scaring away the cavaliers, they don't want to get too close. Canada building a few more bombard cannons. Dusker relying on skirms for the most part. Siege onager or two, and cavalier when he can. But let's see. Dusker's got more gold in the bank. Canada.
Ein.
I don't think there's any gold left on the map. I think both players have fully mined that out. Some stone over here. Neither player can get. Slowly but surely, 5 bombard cannons now for Canada, chipping away at all these production buildings. Bombard towers going up behind. Production buildings, bombard towers, stables, archery ranges, siege workshops being built as the push goes on. Quite impressive. I am definitely learning a few things watching this. I hope you all are too. Canada saving his monks and his cataphracts for a big push. Just a skirm war and a bombard cannon war. Notice how both players are okay with losing a few of their forward production buildings as they build up an army behind. Scout cavalry though, oh, you gotta get these up to Hussar, man. I mean, these gotta be at least light cav. It's not a good sign when you're massing scout cavalry like that. 7 bombard cannons now. Here comes the scout cabs. Going for the monks and the siege. Oh, they're getting in. I think they got a few of those monks. Kind of hard to tell. Definitely got a few of those sieges. Those bombard cannons are going down. Suicide run from the light cap turned out to be a good trade. I think it really was. I don't know. 4 monks survived. And the light cap move on to find other victims. I don't think that they're going to get very far though. All those bombard towers. Amazing.
Ein.
Still 3 cannons left on the field for Canada though. Busker is sending out more scout cavalry. Sending out everything he's got. This might be the final fight. Catapults are putting up a good fight, but they're getting overwhelmed by the scout cav. Bombard towers are coming in handy, I'll tell you what. There's some cavaliers in there too. Where are the monks? Oh! That could have been devastating. That siege owner shot had landed. That's about all the army that Canada has is right there. 32 skirms. I mean, I know that there's bombard towers around and a few cannons, but definitely the bulk of his army is in his skirm army here. There's still some gold on the field, look at that. Both players fighting hard for that. 800.
Ja.
Got 1,000 gold on the map. Ooh, big shot on that siege onager. Oh, and conversion. Siege onager converted. Wow. I don't think there's any cannons left for Dusker. I see 3 on the field. Bombard cannons for Canada. Just a lot of trash units, a lot of Hussars. Hussars
Ein.
and skirms. Where did all these cavaliers come from though? Wow, he must have spent all his gold on that. Amazing. Using the market, both players, I'm sure. Relying on the relic gold too. Cap rams moving forth. This is looking like the ranked speed test right now. So much going on. There's a lot of cap rams too. This is where 3 relics over 2 relics does come in handy for sure. And Dusker is pushing back. I mean, I'd say he is, but at the same time, if he is, it's very slow. And it's all just forward buildings, and when you look at what he has to eventually push through. You want, if you're Canada, you like this, because you want the fight to be on Dusker's side of the map. But neither player giving an inch. Both duking it out to the bitter end here. It's when these siege cannons come into play that they can take out those rams from afar. And these bombard towers here too, just keeping the enemy at bay really. And streaming forth halberdiers, an occasional hussar, mostly halberdiers, some skirms, all trash units basically. The Byzantines are good. They're known to be a trash sieve in late game. And now some gold being mined by Canada, some precious ore. And some more forward buildings going up from Dusker. Very impressive play from both players, gotta say. But it's still, oh, siege onager hit. So it's still, oh, there it is. Dusker giving up, conceding to Canada and his push, knowing that he might be delaying the inevitable at this point. Both players down to basically no gold and abusing the market wherever they can, counting on their relics. All tech has been researched for the most part. Just scout cavalry from Dusker. Ah, amazing. Great play. Great play. And I hope you'll learn something. I mean, just look at this. Oh, he even deleted his wall so he can get this stone. Very cool. And then building up behind his push. If you were to go back and rewatch and count how quickly all of this here went up as he was fighting the front lines up here. Very impressive. Great work, Canada. Alright, this is Sneaky Chiefy signing off. Thanks for watching this video. We got plenty more to come, plenty more back in the database and the archives. If you're interested in joining TAW, that's the clan, the Art of Warfare, go ahead to taw.net, that's taw.net, and submit a request to join, and we'll get you all squared away with the drill instructor and get you onboarded.